Okay, mic should be on. Appears to be fine dandy. Give it the usual text, which is this. That. There we go. Our friend on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello all. Right, we're back for more Battlefield 3, so let me you and then switch on over. There we go. Go right ahead. Right, so, topic of discussion. We were just slightly talking about this just before we started. Did you see that trailer for the Minecraft movie now?
I have now seen it. And it is indeed a Minecraft movie.
It's definitely earned the moniker of a Minecraft movie. God, that looks shit.
It's like... It's just going to be like Jumanji without actually being fun or having heart or anything like that, right?
Oh god, I didn't know we're getting a sequel to the Borderlands movie already. I swear that I get the feeling it's going to be just like that. What's annoying
Honestly,
me...
I feel like...
Go on.
Borderlands might have had I feel like the Borderlands movie at least had higher ambitions. It just didn't know what it wanted to be and then was a beast. But,
What's annoying me is the CGI, which I'm sure everyone's complaining, but I get the feeling this time around that no, unlike the Sonic movie, this is intentionally bad. Because they knew. They know that this shit gets attention. So they did it bad intentionally.
No, I think they just budget because it's like the
No, this is not budget. This is intentionally designed in this particular way. No way this is budget. I ain't taking that level of bullshit. They chose to make them look this way. Sorry.
But at least there's Jack Black on it, right?
I guarantee you he's only in it for like 15 minutes. He's not the main character. It's these four. Whoever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
I ain't watching it. That's for sure. I am not watching this slop.
That is completely fair.
I thought we were in the day and age where we moved beyond bad video game movies. Nope. We're still in it.
No.
The Sonic movies are just the complete outline for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm a tech cat.
Fuck the environment. Oh yeah, right. Destructible environments. That was a thing. Not as much anymore now, is it?
Yeah. And there's the tunnels, which does it really well ahead. But yeah, it's also multiplayer focused shooter, so...
Yeah. Speaking of, do you remember that game Concord? The new one that just came out not that long ago?
I heard that it tanked really bad and it was like the first time I heard about it. And then I forgot it again.
Well,
like
it's dead.
Thing.
Yeah, it was the thing that they announced on like whatever. It was the next main Sony focused thing that had 8 years of development. Dead. 14 days. It's gonna die.
Was it even alive?
Barely alive. It's a live service game, and you not 2 weeks. That's the shortest living game I've ever seen. Like,
can we please? Can this please be after Skull and Bones be the final nail in the coffins for that?
It's Ubisoft, they're stubborn. Yeah, it's like, fuck. If you want concrete proof that live service games are just not good, they can't live, here you go. Nobody wants to play these games, especially when it's like an original new IP. These things will never survive.
Yeah, it's like... This is like the complete wrong attitude. It's like, you cannot... Like, you have to make a good game first. And then you can think about, okay, what can we do to make it more longevity? But if just like... Okay, we have this concept about paying. Like, making customers stay forever and paying a lot. Okay, is the game they're going to play any good?
Well, from what little I've seen, potentially it could have done really well, but it never had a fucking chance. And it never will because of the mindset that it's in forever. Like, this game's had billions behind it, by the way. 8 years development, gone. Just fuck's sake, can we get a second video game crash? We're heavily due for one. Please.
Yeah.
We just need a hard
Like, this is-
reset right now.
Okay, no, that's our first. Okay.
I remember when games were made and built entirely,
To be
no post
fun.
release fixes. You know, it was just made.
Yeah.
I remember those days. I
And,
remember when
you
a
know, we
game was
actually
complete.
had to, yeah, soft and complete. Otherwise, nobody would have bothered, and you would have just ruined it. So.
Ah, we'll just fix it later. We'll just take No Man's Sky steps. I'm sure it'll work for us. Honestly, they lucked out really, really well. Like, it shouldn't have had a revival, but it did, and it's still getting support. Even right now, a new one just came
like,
out.
Yeah, there was a new update by now. I saw it.
It's like, man, if you want signs that being a video gamer is pretty bad right now, we're here. Shit's pretty low. I don't know how much further we can get. Let's fucking see.
I mean, there's still the indie market.
Yeah,
like,
but that
there's still AAA gems sometimes coming out. Like, Baldur's Gate isn't that far off. Elden Ring isn't as well.
yeah, but these are like rare exceptions, and they're not handled by the mainstream developers. They're all done by side people.
But they exist, so there's like still that.
But they don't get as high numbers as the mainstream people do, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Americans and their souvenirs. Is this your child?
Yeah.
I can see the name. Johnny Miller.
Be keeping that.
Hope he doesn't miss it too much.
Probably got some of the tank.
These little things can cry for days when they lose one. You know why? Because these small objects remind them they're loved.
You know, usually they would have a picture. It's a lot more portable.
Loss is part of growing up, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Part of growing up.
I mean, this is also the cliche, but you know, the picture is the cliche.
Yeah, but it's practical. It's small. It doesn't take up much space.
My father told me that.
Any army would see you carrying around that. It's like, what the fuck are you doing wasting up a slot for that? That could be ammo in there.
I hope that gives you comfort.
You're not giving me any ammo.
Amadei, Bejon. Shame. You come to our country to murder us, yet we are the terrorists when we try to protect our nation and our people. This is the price you pay.
Oh, I'm a victim. Here we go. Oh, I thought they would use a gun. That would have made sense. See, a gun delivers a message harder.
And depends.
Ah, you game over. You were supposed to press the middle button stick. What are you doing? It's the easiest section. It's the easiest section. You failed. How'd you do that? It's QTE. Come on.
I always forget to do QTs.
Pretty picture, isn't it? It's nasty, but it doesn't connect Solomon to the nuke. What else do you have, Sergeant?
What else do I have? What else do I need? You just saw him murder Miller.
Look in the mirror, Sergeant. You and your buddy Demas' fingerprints are all over this story.
Are you a fucking cop? I mean, whose side are you on?
Look, you're in the same room where this video was taken. You're at the bank where they found the nuke. Isn't that right?
Yes, that's right. We found the 3 nuke racks. The torn up map. Solomon was on the security monitor with al-Bashir.
The building's gone. Your evidence is gone. You got nothing. Yes. All right, when was this? You're sure? Okay, thanks.
I'm interested.
Well, it appears one of Solomon's aliases just hit the grid here in New York.
There you go.
So I guess your story checks out.
Al-Bashir was real clear about Solomon being his right-hand man.
Was he? When?
When we went after him. Campo and me.
Okay. Loading.
1-3 is set. Over.
Oh boy, we get to snipe some things.
Sniping,
I
yeah.
didn't know we were playing Sniper Elite 3.
American Sniper, the game from the movie.
Send it when you're ready.
Oh,
I think that's just a light.
yeah, I had to take out the light.
2 left.
You have to factor for bullet drop off here, or is that?
Yeah,
not?
there's bullet drop. This one,
Shot. 1-4. LZ secured.
which
Have
was
eyes.
a good choice because otherwise, on how big of maps Battlefield 3 has, snipers would be just absolute nightmares.
Yeah, the aimbots would win. Right. I miscounted because I wasn't paying attention. What mission number is this?
Mhm. 9, something like that. I forgot.
Do you not like check on like the pause menu? Probably wouldn't be. For the mission names, that's good enough.
That's,
I'll just look it up then.
Yeah, I think there's 3 missions after, and the last one is really short, so let's do it 2 times, but I might just power through today.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, night shift, so got 2 and then the last one.
1-4. You got eyes on.
But you probably could just finish it today if you feel like it.
Yeah,
Right to get eyes on. Over.
spotting, not seeing anything.
Position. Keep the street clear. 1-4. We're in position. Over. What do you see, Black Friend?
A lot of green, sir.
Yeah,
Shit.
like, where do you want me to look?
Enemy to your front. Engaging. Over. Reference.
Can you pin the target? Jeez, don't just say it.
Take him out.
I just shot one guy, nobody else. Okay, no. And why are you going where I can see you?
Because you're overwatching them? Kind of your job?
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, and then they hide inside the building where I can see them, and it's like,
See you on the ground.
I feel like your legs kind of in the building. That didn't sound healthy.
Okay. Clear. Let's go.
I've done a little indoor climbing. I still can't trust myself to do the whole rappelling that fast.
Wait, I need you to window.
That was a couple of years ago now, I think. Don't get in the way of the shot, damn it. Yeah, I did some pretty basic indoor climbing.
Oh,
And,
indoor.
yeah,
yeah.
indoor climbing.
I was like,
Oh, okay.
you're sick. Okay, it's a stealth mission. With a stealth.
You were saying?
I understood window, like prepping down windows. Like, why would you do that?
No, indoor climbing. Okay. There was a section where you can, if you wanted to, like, usually when you do indoor climbing, you have a spot or whatever to help guide you down when you're at the
Yeah.
top. Naturally, there are some where they are automated, where you can have like this well, it's a spring coil basically, pretty much that just you're supposed to clip it on and then let the system guide you slowly down. But I don't trust myself that much. And also, there's a big warning sign where the clip is attached to the bottom of the base. If you accidentally let go, the thing is going to go straight to the top, and someone has to climb up to get it back down.
Yeah.
Which means someone has to climb up the thing without any safety gear. Which is fucking fantastic. It's like, I get the idea. It's to allow someone to do it by themselves without needing a spotter. But also, you have to have a lot of faith in the machine.
Yeah. And then there's just people who free climb on like actual mountains and just like, help.
Especially the match people will do it with like 2 or 1 finger. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was like levels of insanity that I would never do. It's like I get the appeal if you like wired in and it's safe because yeah, the achievement and just the views you get. And
I mean,
I also done like some indoor climbing. It's like it's fun, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
like
fun because I'm safe, and I know that
safe, yeah.
ultimately there can't happen much.
Yeah, it's like me personally. Yeah, I can do wall climbing. I may not be quick about it, but you know, I can do it. It was definitely my discovery of figuring out whether or not I have fear of heights, and apparently I do not. So that's good to know.
That's nice, yeah.
As long as I'm safe, that was the big element.
Yeah.
Roger.
Which, yeah, it's the same for me. It's like I've done,
50 meters.
parachuting, like Thunderman,
Drop them fast.
Bungee cord.
bungee jump. Yeah. If I'm like at like a 3 meter high platform without like safety, it's like
Good shot.
that's not that safe.
Cover them while they cross.
Hey, do the Beatles thing. It'll be funny.
Yeah, but
Something tells me some dev is putting a stupid secret Easter egg of that exact thing.
This way.
I bet you there are some games out there that have Easter eggs that's still not discovered today. Like, I know there was one Easter egg for Mass Effect 3 that was not discovered for years. It was only till the Legendary Edition came out till a developer pointed it out. I was like, oh yeah, this thing's been here for ages. It's not the present thing that's in the Citadel DLC. Everyone knows about that one. Which something tells me you don't know about that. I think on the Citadel DLC, somewhere on Normandy when you're reclaiming it, you can find a present that's hidden behind a container. Like, I think it's in the storage somewhere on the Normandy. I'm pretty sure there's like a present that's just hidden in the corner. That's it. There's nothing inside of it because it's just a piece of environmental detail. So yeah.
okay, there, no, what is that then?
All right. Well, you're not supposed to.
Okay.
It's supposed to be one of those corner things. What I'm referring to though is on the one of the early missions on Mars before you get into the base. Like literally once you get off the shuttle, once you start heading into the mission. There's a row of satellites on the left side, whatever. You're supposed to walk a specific pathway for a little rover to scroll out from like hidden somewhere. And it's in reference to the Mars rover, I believe. Or at least something to it. It's a specific reference. It's just like, yeah, nobody's ever discovered it. It's like, it's the best kind of Easter egg when the devs actually have to tell you where it is. Like with Arkham Asylum with the teaser to Arkham City. Like the Rocksteady devs revealed it on the day the game of Arkham City was released. It's like, by the way, this has been here the whole time, and you guys haven't found shit.
Which Arkham Asylum, I'm actually surprised because of all the Riddler trophies. There's like, yeah, they do a lot of exploring.
To be fair, with the first game's Riddler trophies, you can get a lot of assistance by picking up those Riddler maps. They tell you everything. The hidden wall in Arkham Asylum is pretty non-specific. Like, you easily glazed over. I think even when I live streamed the game, I tried to find it. I couldn't find it for some reason. I knew where it was, but it's just like, which fucking one was it again?
Here, there's nothing here.
Yeah, I was just having a hard time finding it. I couldn't find it. I think I did show the one for Arkham City. There's a similar Easter egg in Arkham City that teases to Arkham Knight. Not Origins, because Origins was a different dev team. But, yeah, there's one for Arkham Knight. Not as difficult to find if you know where it is.
Okay, now I'm allowed to go loud.
Let's get moving. There.
Did you have helped me with that? No.
Get over the other side.
I'm an AI. I'm shit. I can't hear anything. I'm sure these games are pretty egregious about that, right? Where it's like,
Yeah, it's like,
only you can kill everyone.
yep, because you have to be the hero.
Radio. Might as well send them a grid for an ambush. Yeah, all right. It's on the other side.
We're not allowed for here. That's authorized personnel only.
Well, I've gained authorization, so fuck you.
Shit. Get ready.
It doesn't feel right.
seconds.
This is where they did it.
They actually removed the body, which is interesting. Why would
I
they
don't
bother
want-
with that?
Misfit. This is Misfit 1.
Probably going to use it somebody again and you don't want somebody to just
There's something here.
compose there.
How copy?
They knew this place would be discovered anyway, so there was no point. Why they bothered moving the body? They don't need it.
Location where Corporal Miller was executed. Matches the description. Camera set up everything.
Unless it was for censorship reasons.
And it has an 18 rating anyways, unless maybe some countries are a bit about on this thing.
I mean, you think about it. Is there any point where you see, pretty severe body mutilation in any of these games? It's always just the ragdoll
is
body
true.
on the floor.
Yeah. But on the other hand, Call of Duty always does the shocking thing with like the no Russian mission.
Wondering when that was going
Just
to be
so that
mentioned.
They, get into the news and get free advertisements because that works on teenagers.
These guys spawn camping.
And if they just keep running down the staircase, yeah.
Just throw a grenade. If you have any.
I do not.
What even would the icon for it be? Because I'm not familiar with this UI.
It's GX. And
Out the fucking way!
They have grenades though.
Clear. Let's go.
Fucking buddy almost got you killed for that.
No. I guess you don't have grenades then either.
Cole's trying to personally bring in Al Bashir. The guy's been stuck as a captain for years. He's trying to show the brass he ain't a fuck up. He's bucking for promotion. Fucking glory hound.
Blackburn, Campo, over here.
Right. I got a question for you, I suppose, because I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy now, and I remember. Oh yeah, you played that, right?
Yeah.
How often were you bothered with your limited inventory right now? Because I'm maxing that shit
A
out very
lot.
quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, how long does it take till I start allowed to upgrading it? Because I know you can upgrade your inventory, but like, how long does that take?
It took a bit, yeah.
Mm.
Sideways, we'll use this area as a fallback position.
Yeah. It's like, also, are you annoyed of the Flu network person yet?
Oh, you mean, right? Do you mean just the statues that are associated with the Flu network, or?
Yeah, exactly. Because I told you run through this like 5 voice lines. How are you going now?
Okay, so
What's
far
the-
I'm trying to avoid using the Flu network because, well,
Yeah.
I need access to all the areas. So naturally, you should be running around the castle before you start over relying on that
Yeah,
shit.
and exploring.
Which
And running around the castle is the best part of the game.
that's the appeal. And I'm quite happy with how much you're like progressively unlocking, well, stuff to unlock. Pretty much how the side quests work. I do like the doors. The math doors technically. I was a little confused when at first, like, I know this is a numbers thing. I had to look it up. I was like, oh, there's a fucking 0 in this. Took me a while to figure out. It's like, oh, the first digit is a 0. Excuse me for not assuming that.
Okay, I think that's the same thing. I was like, oh yeah, I was like, also remembered. It's like, this should be the answer.
Why isn't it? Because it's a 0. And then when you look all the other shapes, it's like, okay, it's based on the limbs or whatever they have X amount of.
Yeah.
So 1 horn, two horns, whatever. That logic on the other creatures, 3 heads, is like, okay, now it makes sense. 'Cause it just wasn't clicking with me before. If the first symbol was 1.
Area clear.
Yeah, one game just was that.
Vehicle coming your way.
Also, because topical right now, the Quidditch game released.
Yeah, and for some reason, like for PlayStation Now or PlayStation Plus, whatever, this month's monthly game is that game. They just fucking gave it away already. It just came out, and you're giving it away.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I have no interest for it, but I grabbed it already because I had a month of it, so free game.
Do you have it forever now?
No, I just pay for. Oh, okay. So how this works, if you have PlayStation Plus, is monthly they'll have a quote premium game to give away. Most of these games tend to end up being in the PlayStation Plus library, but you have to have like the premium tier to have access to these really good quality games. They have like 3 tiers, like the Essentials, which is just the pure online stuff, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
But if you're on the base tier, you still have access to the monthly games, but you actually have to claim these games to be added to your library. But these are yours. As long as you have a form of PlayStation Plus, they are staying. They are going nowhere. You have to claim them and have a tier of PlayStation Plus. Now, you have the new Quidditch game forever, pretty much. I just have to keep up the PlayStation Plus thing.
Okay.
But if I'm not playing it, I don't have to pay for it, so I'll just pay for it when I want it.
Yeah, fair, because like you need the PlayStation Plus anyways to do multiplayer, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't do it much anyway, so I'm not missing out.
Yeah.
Like, just get the base online, it's like £5 a month. You get like a little discount for doing like the year or whatever, but I just wanted the month, I didn't care.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And this is something that I still really struggle with. Like, how can you properly justify this? It's like, why do I have to pay to use like one of the basic functions of video games?
I remember when the Nintendo consoles, the online was free. Then Nintendo Online happened and it sucked. Like the first year when the Switch came out, the online was free, including Smash, and then it went paid and it went to shit.
I thought Nintendo was still free, but I guess they're also like, well, everybody else does it.
Yeah, and Nintendo's right. Nintendo really wants to try to validate why you should have an online Nintendo Online subscription. Like they're trying to provide all these extra things, like they'll provide classics games pretty much of like NES, SNES, Nintendo 64, Genesis. And they'll provide it to you, but the game library is really limited, and they roll out really slow. Like, really fucking slow. And the games that do add to these libraries are super obscure, not even mainstream Nintendo games. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
RPG on the roof! Drop that son of a bitch!
Also, we just removed a lot of games from an online store again, so haha.
Yeah. Which, it took him forever to get, like, majority of the Metroid titles on there. Like, god damn, it's slow. It took him forever to do GBA. Who knows how long it will take him to do fucking DS?
Yeah.
Guarantee you they won't ever touch GameCube, because they'll move on to the next console by then. It's like, ooh, new console, let's restart the library again.
And yeah, it's a real Nintendo thing. Yeah.
It's sad when they released the NES and SNES Mini, because those were actually genuinely really nice. Because those are mine to keep forever, and because of the nature of the hardware they made them with, it's really easy to add more games to them. I wish they kept that up, by the way, like more mini consoles. Sign me up for an N64 Mini.
Sorry, we didn't get to that part. It's focused.
No, fair enough.
1-4. 1-3. Got Al-Bashir. Securing him now. Over.
Dead.
Yeah, it's like, he flew out the fucking...
No, he's still
Yeah.
breathing, somehow.
I got him.
Also,
You cover
if you're doing an escape, guy your seatbelt, like, almost wear them.
fucked up
But
bad.
if you're doing that, then wear them.
We gotta get him out of here.
just plant down a few claymores, that'll stop him.
There's actually cameras in this game.
Yeah, we could use them, that makes sense. It would legit stop them from getting any fucking closer.
This, could at some point stick watching some guides into towers, like how creatively evil people can get in games.
Very.
Because the class that has claymores also has ammunitions packages.
Oh,
You can throw on the
no.
ground.
Disguise it.
Yeah, exactly, and actually have people actively run towards them.
Ooh, free ammo. Oh, I don't have an explosion on my soundboard. I would have pressed that right about now. I still have to do shit. I could have had that all done by now, but I'm over prioritized on a fucking delivery right now. Like I should have made the thumbnail to your next game, but I haven't done it yet. I really should have done it by now.
Don't die me now. Hey, what's your name? What's your name?
My name is Battle-Hardened.
Hang on. Hang on.
There is nothing more to say.
Blackbird, lay some claymores down here. There's gonna be a lot of angry.
Prove my point already.
Come on, hurry up! Here they come.
Where are the cameras? Okay, there they are.
Oh, here they are. Told me they were here the whole time.
Mm.
I think Metal Gear has ruined my perception of how claymores work, because apparently in Metal Gear you can just crawl over them. They won't detonate. You can just pick them up and reuse them later.
And depends on which side you're coming from.
No, in Metal Gear it doesn't matter which angle you're at. As long as you're crawling, that shit won't go off.
I think in real life it's based on like wires that you don't have to trip.
Well, okay, in the Metal Gear ones, they're like what you just place down based on whatever's in front of it, I'm assuming, but the fact that you could repurpose them just makes them practical. Will they not? You're stepping in front of one right now, aren't you?
No, I realized that I don't do friendly fire.
Oh, thank God. You know what you could do? You could plant them down on the floor down there. If they're not triggering them, you could just detonate them by shooting it. That is a thing, right?
Yeah, that is the thing.
Thinking too smart here. You really should just plant them down randomly. It wouldn't matter.
Seriously. Right where I instantly plant and when I switch to
You need to put it down.
Okay. No, it's going to actually sensible. I'm not going to come from that direction, are they?
Nah. As long as the area is covered, that's all that matters. My jam! How's the raspberry, you gits?
You kind of reminded me of the jam session from Steven Universe with Steven and Connie. Oh, we should start listening to the soundtrack again.
I'm happy to know I made an influence.
Yeah.
It really is.
Just give me anything with good music and I'll be interested.
Fair enough. Really is just like just that first season hurdle. You get past that, it gets better.
Yeah.
To be fair,
That's
there are...
not even all of first season. It's just like once Lapis gets introduced, it actually is like, oh, there is
real
stuff
shit
going
happens.
on. Sorry?
The real shit happens.
Yeah. But the first 20 episodes are a lot of MSD, Steven, be careful of X or don't do Y. But they do Y or are not careful of X. And oh no, bad things are happening.
Yeah.
And it does take the time to get used a bit to just the show because there's some weird stuff in there. It's like, ooh, frostbite.
Fuck you, frostbite. Yeah, I remember, like, it took me a while for me to try it out. I just remember hearing the positive from it from others. Like, Okay, fine, I'll give it a go. Although the marketing for it does not convince me, because they were trying to slam this trademark, well, not trademark, just this marketing line of just believe in Steven. And like, this line's not even in the fucking show. What are you on about? They were marketing it wrong entirely. It's like, you're not convincing me that this is what it is. The way they were advertising it, I thought it was going to be more akin to the early seasons of Adventure Time. It'd be like, okay, fine, I don't need another one, but alright. But no, it's nothing like that at all.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the believe in Steven was because of the intro song. Yo, that's valuable beliefs in God MFS calling Steven.
But the show itself never uses that line, so...
Wilco. Blackburn, come here. I think he's delirious.
You cannot stop Suleiman any more than we can stop the...
Slap some sense into him.
Here comes our ride. Blackburn, get ready to pull out.
Where is he?
It's like, there's some joke I could put in here, but I can't think of it right now. Something, that's what she said.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's shooting me.
Check fire. Friendlies coming out of the mall.
I don't see fire, but there is bullets.
Yeah. Insane. What the? Should I run? Should I get stuff?
Can't fucking see.
I mean, good thing is I have infrared for this time. Still nice that they haven't enough infrared in the campaign. Because I remember that.
I'm assuming that the drawback with infrared is, well, right now, you're really far and scoped in, so, you know, tunnel visualing yourself.
Yeah. But I remember that in multiplayer they nerfed it at some point. Because you can see, like,
Everything.
it works incredibly well on the distance. Okay, so I couldn't just go in when I was...
It's not your seat. Your seat's at the end, not up here.
Need a hand. We're losing him. Hit him with this.
More morphine. Your health has barely gone up 20%. More morphine.
Execution video. Suleiman, it must have been him. He said, get the bombs. Use them for leverage. And he stole them. He used me, as he uses everyone. He dog betrayed me with his plans, trains. And for that, I will get him for this. Listen. The 14th of this month, when the sun is set, Suleiman will strike. Burn in hell. All of you. Come on. Hey.
Thanks for having a change of heart.
Yeah.
Damn it. We lost him. What the hell he was talking about?
It was pretty clear.
There's some good intel in here.
Let's see. Yeah, 14th. Oh, it's a good thing he almost told us this information.
Yeah.
That guy's all on his phone. I don't know what he was saying. It was absolute nonsense. But this stuff on the phone, yeah, completely legible. You know, they should have just made him speak in his native tongue. That would have made more sense.
Does this look familiar? Because it should. Perhaps you'd like me to tell you what's on it. Is it going to cost
Yeah, but then you couldn't happen the book on that.
Yeah, subtitles.
But you know, meaning the characters because I don't think they speak Arabic.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Trying to fix a game that on a small like little section that doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. And you know, at the end of the day, it's a military shooter campaign, so honestly, like, at the time they put in quite a bit of effort.
Yeah, this is like just before they stopped giving a shit.
Yeah.
Well and good, Sergeant, but we still need you to fill in the blanks. This next part is where you have a big credibility problem.
Fine. Kafarov had a villa in the Gilad Valley. We were headed there, but it got complicated.
Holy low frame rates, Batman.
Hey, Kaparov's compound's on the other side of this valley, just past the Gilad Bridge. So who
Is it like that on your unit, or?
An arms dealer.
No?
That's all they know.
Okay, that's just Discord being a shit. It's totally fine. I think it's just Discord trying to be cheap.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's a lot of background stuff going on here. I better minimalize the frame rate here.
It's enough sleep, Dream Warrior.
34 minutes. I was asleep for 34 minutes.
Good for you. That's a power nap.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, you're in the car. Might as well sleep now.
Still,
probably speaking Vietnamese.
Still yet found a decent way to do decent screen share. The better alternative. I mean, Discord
Yeah.
works, but I feel like there could be a better one out there. I think we need to try, what is it, OBS Ninja or something like that? I want to give that one a second shot. We both got better setups for it now. There's no excuse to try new hardware.
Yeah, I always forget like what the issues actually were for us. Like Passage was the whole audio thing.
I mean, Parsec works, but yeah, it's audio. It's either you get double Discord audio or no audio at all, or whatever. It does work if we're just trying to play games. That's fine. But capturing it is a different thing altogether.
Yeah.
I think we avoided, well, at least you avoided OBS Ninjas, being because you're not a big fan of using OBS.
In the better used it, yeah.
I mean,
Is Ninja free? Oh my god.
I think it's got something to do with your browser. I think I'll look into it for you and then decide. I mean, it's a valid source to use for like if you're trying to get multiple sources from different people into one spot. So.
Okay. Just like, God, I never used the underbuild ones. How did they work again? Because then you cannot bring a medivac, and you should always have a medivac.
Ah, you don't need that. That's where the medic comes into play.
You are the medic. Like, the guy that can equip grenade launchers is also the medic.
Genius.
You also get fame points if you just heal people. And, you know, the benefit of healing people.
Which means I could do airstrikes faster, yes.
Then there's the defibrillator that can heal gunshot wounds and being shot by tanks and
That's
everything.
not how that works.
Yes, it is. It's basically magic. Did we just start a war?
Shit! Oh, we can't go through them. No way, no how.
Enemy units.
They would have hit us already, so let's just keep going.
Airdrop rules out a straight route.
So what the hell's going on here?
They're here for the same reason we are, Sergeant.
We at war with Russia now? Is that what's happening?
You fired upon.
Much for the Cold War.
Doctrine says you can return fire if fired upon. That's not war. Not technically.
But
You understand what I'm saying?
no.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying we need to get there first. You think the Russians are here just because? They're covering their asses. We know they're working with the PLR. Now let's move it out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna finish
Yeah, okay.
by starting another. That is outfucking-standing. Montez, you heard the orders. Let's go.
So like, you know, you can fire at people from a different country when they start firing at you. That's not far. It's like, yes, it is. Like,
Ball in and prepare to
isn't
move.
that the fucking definition of it? Oh, TV power antenna. It's really nice because that's also part of the multiplayer map, and it just collapsed at the end of each mission.
Yay! Yeah, I was wondering, it's just like, big tower, does that fall at any point? We just like, I don't know, go around.
Nah, we go straight for them.
Oh, we got a noob tube over here.
Yeah, they might as well use them.
Works better in close quarters, not these open field areas.
But yeah, make sure this ain't. I said you're going to knife me. Not falling for that the third time.
It's more than 3.
Sorry?
Pretty sure it's been more than 3. Unless you,
Oh
you're
yeah, the one guy
Are-
got me like 3 times alone, yeah, true.
Are you separating the different encounters? Because then I'll allow it.
Yeah, no, it's like... Remember that 2 instances happening, but the one instance was like 3 times in its own, so yeah, no. You got me there. What the...
Physics.
Yeah, it's like... The one she was like...
Whee!
It reminds me of multiplayer, like, that's how people drive.
Like, the cars get blown up the second the turret's removed, just to make sure you don't have fun.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't. Get back in
No,
there.
no, no.
Sorry,
No.
you're going too fast and too efficient. Hold the line.
Sure. And then I get close. Yeah.
We have to get to the other side of the valley ASAP.
Yeah, I was trying to do it and somebody told me I shouldn't be.
Direction.
Can't go AWOL on us.
Have up location. He's who we want.
I'm
He's what
sorry,
we came for.
us.
We're bounding across to the next checkpoint. Understood? Counterattack. Contact. Tree line to our front. Troops in the open. 200. Rapid rate.
Enemy behind cover.
In English, please.
Shoot at enemies.
In French, damn it.
Oula, je
In Spanish.
No hablo inglés.
In Morse code.
One. One of you go to that one.
Oh, I don't have my sense of beep. That would have worked as an exchange.
At some point, like, I'm kind of interested to learn Morse, but just with no real benefit.
I mean, we kind of did when we were trying to,
I keep talking, no one explodes.
Yeah, that one. That was fun, but stressful, damn it.
Yeah.
It's like, all the other elements are perfectly fine until you get to the Morse code. Then you go, ah, fuck.
Yeah, because it's like even hard to just differentiate what it is.
It was made for numbers purely originally. It was never designed for the English language. Does that make sense? Because the numbers don't require as much info as the alphabet
Yeah.
does. Excuse me, you're blocking my shot.
Yeah, it's like we have a big. It's. I
Wait.
need this a light tank.
Hang on. Does that mean that they could just run you over? It doesn't look like they stopped.
That probably could happen, yeah.
Holy fucking shit!
Do you also know that there's like a real like a argument about what exactly the definition of a tank is?
Well, in my eyes, a tank is a big metal vehicle with tank treads on it. That's the usual definition, but sometimes they have wheels. As long as they're heavily armored, the definition of tank is a bit lax.
Yeah, because you can go like really specific things. Like, is a tank something that's main purpose is to shoot and break for like enemy ranks, or is it anything that's just armored and does stuff on the battlefield?
I'm gonna go with the latter, because I think that sounds about right, because there are many varieties of, quote, tank. Although, some vehicles that look like they're tanks are not, like the ones that can be both on land and sea, even though they look like a tank.
Yeah, that's a great episode because two of my colleagues are apparently really into tanks. At some point they had like this discussion, and that there's a website that explains like how you can define it and what definitions there are.
It's about on par with the differentiation of an alligator and a crocodile.
Kinda, yeah.
It's like, yeah, they're all part of the same family.
And there's like also like a meme picture of like the kind of like an alignment systems, but with like how lenient you are on the definitions. And by some definitions you can say that the A-10 is a tank. Because it's an armored vehicle that offers direct fire support.
Now I'm reminded of there's this clip on YouTube. I think this is from a review or whatever. It's been taken out of context, but it's a funny section of like Winston Churchill putting overviews on how a tank should be built. It's like, sir, the engine's not powerful enough. Put 2 cartridges in it. The engine will fit. Put it sideways. The radio won't work. Stick it outside.
Yeah. Apparently also British tanks have tea cookers in them so that they don't have to go outside for tea time.
Hey, we like our tea time, apparently.
Yeah, because apparently they used to do this still in First World War, I think. And got, killed doing that because at some point, Germany figured out that if they do that, it's like, the hell.
You can't win a war without a good proper cuppa.
You could also get killed by having a good cuppa.
Okay, I got a fun fact. So, usually, like, in most film productions, a good majority of, like, well-known American films were actually made in Britain, because of course it was. This is noteworthy behind-the-scenes note specifically for Aliens. James Cameron was thrown off so much of how often we have tea breaks during the production of the film, because we're British. It's like, why are we wasting 15 minutes? We still got, like, time to make a film. Nope, it's our tea time. We've got to have our tea. Lunch break. Fuck you. Like, straight up. He was so upset that we're wasting, like, about almost half an hour on lunch breaks. Because that's what we do here in the UK for making films.
Honestly, half an hour for a lunch break for me is, like, normal amount. It's like,
well, it's like 15 or half an hour, or something like that. He was just upset that we're wasting precious movie time on this. He was not happy.
I get if it's like, an additional afternoon break, but 20-minute lunch break, just take it.
I don't know, it's just like, it shows like how different American productions work. It's just like, I think like in American productions, it's like, they would provide catering or whatever, but it's like way later in the day, whatever. But it's just like, there'll be points just like, okay, tea break right now. It's like, what? No, we're still going. No, we gotta have our tea.
Like, my company's minimum lunch break is 30 minutes, and I'm really happy about this, because some do it with like an hour, and that's a long time if you're just eating something, and just like, I would rather, have less break, go home earlier than have this big break in the middle, which means I don't have that much time in the evening.
Yeah, some people just need a breather.
Probably.
That's the slowest reaction I've ever seen. Because if it was me, it'd be like, Get to cover just in case.
Back. What?
Ah, stray bullet.
I think.
I don't know.
What?
I have no idea why. Okay.
I still didn't fix the net code.
All I'm thinking of is that the pipe you on just slightly rolled forward and crushed your foot.
Maybe it's that.
Ah!
And I go for the money shot.
This is some scripted shit. Oh, I remember Stinger missiles are a thing. Neat.
Yeah.
That's a scary noise.
Yeah. Not sure if like it's the best. Like if jets are the best at taking out ground units because you have to aim kind of precise. But on the other hand, they put on so many bullets, probably doesn't matter.
Well, considering how efficient you were when you were doing this.
Yeah.
Come on, man, let's go! Hurry! Here it comes! Go! Go! Find the stinger! It's in the growler! Fucking cut off! Stay low! Move, move, move! Incoming!
They clip through the door.
Please don't explode. Please don't explode.
Nothing like XCOM. This is everything like XCOM. Ah, medic down. And I guess no one's able to pick him back up. You know, pick up the defibrillator that he's carrying. You know.
You can't do this in multiplayer.
That always bothers me with these types of games. It's like, oh, when I'm doing it, when these guys go down, I can bring them back. But when I go down,
Yeah.
can you just
I'm
like?
actually curious if it's possible to shoot a bomb with fire, but maybe it isn't.
Yeah, probably not. Let's just see how far ahead you can get them, because now we know you're crossing the bridge. Fucking.
Yeah, and
Go,
this
go,
is
go,
like
go,
the
go.
game where I'm just playing with my life, but trying to be faster than you end up wasting my time anyways. Don't pick up my cover. I'm the only one that can die here.
Go! Go! Find the stinger! It's in the growler! Fucking
Okay, so the next one's gonna be in front.
Yeah. There's
That's-
no real good cover here.
Nope. Yeah, sure, whatever.
It shouldn't have worked.
Keep going. Good cover there, I think.
Yeah. You should do it.
This is great cover. Proceeds to get shot anyway.
Now, back of it! Go, go, go!
Jump the checkpoint once you get the stinger right.
Is. Yeah, that's a stinger, alright.
Come on, come
Should
on.
stay locked on.
Oh, it's all it.
Cinematic reasons. Once again, saved your asses. And they're dead. Fuck's sake.
You fucking dick, Steve.
Oh, I wonder who the main character is. Oh, sorry, that's not what his thing said. So I'm looking at us as MC. It's like, he must be the main character.
That's not this.
Maybe if I'd have done something different, that boat's still be. This is a war.
You just said it wasn't.
Happening a war.
It is now.
Now, we still have a job to do. We have to get to Kafarov, and we have to get to him first, whether the nukes are there or not.
There's no way. There's just us. And there's you.
What about them?
It's on you, Marines. Are you coming with me?
I guess.
probably would give me court martials if we don't, right? Going to play that card.
Okay, so about pacing. You got one major mission left, and then I don't know how
Yeah.
short the last one is. But you're claiming it is short, so I'm gonna believe
In
you.
this shot, yeah. Is it really quiet all of a sudden for you?
Yeah,
as well?
I was gonna say it's like this is unusually quiet.
In Bosnia, I lost 4 of my closest friends. Rocket attack. The guy that was on OP was sleeping.
It's like the game just now realized the volume settings you set up.
Yeah. Fucking. Okay.
Now I have to put it back down. Thanks, game.
Yeah. Also, I think that pretty much happened, except that they had a discussion about, did you kill your commanding officer because he got the people killed? Like, no, I didn't. Like, yes, you did. Like, no, I didn't.
Doing a Halo dive. Yay! It's like that sequence in the Godzilla film. That was a really cool sequence.
Yeah. That was. It's like, I know this is just there for the trailers, but holy shit, this also just looks awesome.
It was beautifully done for the trailers, because it also gave you a really great sense of scale. What are we dropping here?
I think equipment.
I'm assuming this is the main theme of the gameplay right now.
Yeah. It's also really cool because you can do some multiplayer as well, and there's like one map where your attack actually starts with that at a certain phase.
Alright.
And you jump down a cliff. Also, yes, is this the screen tearing now?
No.
Okay, then it's...
If you're seeing it, maybe you need to turn VSync back on.
Maybe it's good now. It's just like for a moment it was like, okay.
Maybe that's a sign that maybe you shouldn't rely on not having VSync on.
It should do it better because that was the whole point of G-Sync, but I also never really looked into it. And it was like, I got, monitor, you can get it. She was like, okay, I guess a good 2K monitor now.
2K? What? Not good enough to get 4?
Didn't want to go down the path.
I mean,
like,
fair.
It needs so much more. Like, I want to keep playing for a while now.
The grenade launcher right there. I'm assuming
It's still a grenade launcher.
Is it a shotgun?
Shotgun, yeah.
Oh, it's a really shit one then.
It was quite a nice one.
But yeah, okay, judging by the outline, is it the one where you have to hand crank the ammo? Or am I thinking of some completely different gun?
So,
You stole it.
Okay, I didn't pick it up. Where did it go?
Yeah, it's somewhere. Yeah, it's probably despawned by now.
Yeah, maybe that tips at me.
Oh, you'll find another one.
Oh.
Or not. Fucking...
What
Is it based where you're standing or where you're looking?
Yes, so you have to note them manually, but... It is semi-automatic.
I'm pretty
So you can fire
sure.
quite quickly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with this shotgun there's like there's a hand crank at the front, but they are not showing it.
Yeah, I don't know my real life guns too well because like all my knowledge is based on those games.
Well, my knowledge is mostly from Resident Evil, so.
Yeah, which what is my accurate?
I mean, yeah, especially with the latest games, like from Resi 7 onwards, they've been pretty accurate, with legally distinct names, mind you.
Do they not have the rights?
Yeah, this should be expensive. They could make them as physically accurate as possible, just don't call them the official thing. It's about on par with the same logic of third-party Transformers, which, by the way, they have exploded as of late. Just like the sheer amount of variety you can get nowadays compared to the official shit. Hasbro, step up your game, man.
Oh yeah, that's Hasbro. I'm not surprised. Like, is it even better, like, quality-wise? And...
Oh, it's just like, if you want a good Transformer nowadays, you're better off just looking for anything in the third-party market. If you want an actually decent Unicron, get the third-party one. The official one is shit.
This is like all over again.
Yes, in like so much. I mean, okay, the downside with these third-party ones, they are more expensive, but guess what? You get what you pay for, so take what you will.
Yeah, I mean, if it is like if it's still reasonable for what they offer. Okay.
I mean, the things I'm looking at, the prices they offer is like these are pretty big, like figures with really like decently complex transformations that aren't stupid. I mean, they do vary. Like some are more absurd than others. Like, you know, quality varies because it's third party, but yeah, YouTube exists, so you can just check in what they say for it. But you know, if there's one you really like, you're gonna have a really nice time. Like for me, in my go on.
Maybe continue first, and I will just move to mine. Mine's going to be a slight topic change.
Okay, fair. Like for me, for my opinion with these third-party Transformers, I don't have one, but I plan to have some at some point. Like I view these as just like nice little complex puzzle boxes. If I had to describe them in any way, shape, or form. The whole appeal of these things is learning how they transform and then memorizing it. That's it. That's all it has to be. And I see these as quite a nice little distraction. That's my view on it, at least. Anyway, your topic.
Yeah. Lego recently released a Star Wars book about like all the sets they made and stuff like that, and like the process. Estimate the price.
What, for the newest thing or
for the book?
Oh, the book.
Yeah.
Does it come bundled with a minifig or a set?
No.
Really, that's rare of them nowadays. I mean, Lego probably around 80 or something.
150.
Oh, fuck off!
Yeah, it's like.
Is it just like a collage of previous? Ooh, off he goes.
Yeah, it's like this is how we design Star Wars sets. Like this is some of the builds we did and the thing and stuff like that. It's like.
Okay.
Probably is cool stuff in there.
I'm assuming it's like
you probably find most of it online.
I'm assuming it's like a large hardback book, right?
Yeah, it's hardback and a larger book, but
50.
It's like
even I would hesitate for that. Like most art books are around about 60 or something like that, unless like there's a reason for that price. But even then, most expensive like history books of X and Y media would be around maybe 90 to 120, but 150 is really pushing it.
Yeah.
Unless there's like some like special edition version of it, which I highly doubt.
Yeah, but that's no, so it's like no special edition. You can just buy it.
Well, someone will make a PDF scan of it, like all things.
Probably exists.
Also, have they done other like brands, or is it just Star Wars that's getting
It's
this
just
treatment?
Star Wars because Star Wars is...
Why have they not done with Bionicle? Do you have any idea how much that would actually sell?
Yeah, I actually would be tempted.
People legit want stuff like that. I would want stuff like that. It'd be so neat to know the behind the scenes of development of Barnacle for how much concepts they've made up for that fucking thing. Because
yeah.
like recently, like actual concept art for some of the waves have been coming out lately from the people who were making Barnacle, because Lego themselves aren't fucking doing it.
Yeah. Oh, I really need better now.
You'd be shooting where they're supposed to be going instead of where they are.
Yeah, I know.
Or do the easy thing and wait for them to line up on your reticle.
Selected for somebody.
Can you not get any closer, or is this it? Oops.
It's like he also be glowing yellow.
That's racist. God, I hope this is Elon's place, because I would love to trash this.
Weapon stealer, so about the same satisfaction.
I just reminded myself, I hate the fact that that in Iron Man 2, Elon makes a cameo in it for some fucking reason. I bet you don't even know where he is in the film.
Probably at the beginning party.
Kind of. He's at the point where Tony's at the racetrack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then yeah, pictured the wrong place.
Yeah, it's just like he's just there, and I'm like, at the time, Elon was kind of like, oh yeah, at the time he was kind of like a parallel to Tony Stark. This makes sense. Nowadays, fucking.
Yeah, it's so crazy because like I remember when he was just this hip, CEO that had like cool tech companies and
Like
the
a
companies
flamethrower.
It was not a flamethrower. Clearly said so in the name.
Yeah, it's just like, this was before he went mad.
Yeah.
So I'm questioning whether he was mad to begin with.
Probably kind of, but yeah, it's like worship doesn't do too well if you don't keep it in check.
Hmm.
Like, and I mean, you're thankfully really unaware about LinkedIn, but there's also like a lot of people that just worship him there. And it's just like.
I'm sure his comeuppance will catch up with him at some point.
He's rich, so. Can I get an RPG? Is that really top?
No, you can get a shotgun. Really shit one.
I already have one.
Surprised the door didn't just crumple.
Yeah, it's like that was a grenade.
Don't shoot me, I'm reloading.
Oh, alright. Like, yeah, I can get just got the gun again.
That's
Don't
called.
have to use the sniper.
Let's get it. That's called a shotgun. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, mid range. Better.
Much better.
Oh, I have to go upstairs.
Oh man, we're doing XCOM breach. Do it right.
Also, how big is this guy's private security force?
Yes. Big enough that he needs 5 men in each room. That's not including the security, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, too, there's like these lighter security and there's full on, could be a soldier. So I thought about nothing and I was like, okay, I might regret this.
They'd not be asked to let you do it. Ooh, guns. Not quite a lot of guns, but guns.
Okay, I just need to.
I think that's just an ammo cache.
Yeah, but I only had 11 rounds, so.
I'm not allowing this. See, keep your flashlights, easy targets.
Maybe I should remove mine then as well.
You can't see.
Sorry. So yeah, I wanted to, like, trigger happy.
Там, владелец, сзади. Дима, посмотри, можно ли их обойти.
I think you are supposed to go down there.
No, I am.
I think we've got a practice range. That's cute.
Yeah.
Ah.
Stop planning me with your infrared.
I think that's just the laser sights. That's it. Cheap shot.
I was reloading.
I was in the middle of reloading. You can't just do that. It's rude. I let you reload.
Sometimes.
Where the fuck are we?
No, just.
It's still. Hey, you can turn off your flashlight.
Yeah. Which is really useful in multiplayer to not blind all of your teammates as well.
Hmm.
And stop running in front of me.
Still there.
Yeah, I guess I ran out of ammo. Okay, it's like, I felt like this shouldn't have hit, and it didn't.
Well, I'm keeping on just on the flashlights. That's my main indicator. I wonder how much people over rely on the not the hit marker. I guess the I don't know what the word is. But, you know, the not the kill cam, but the death list thing on
get points. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I wonder how much people rely on that just to confirm their kills.
A lot. Yeah. Oh, we shouldn't be down here yet.
No, you can be down
Там, владелец,
there.
сзади.
Yeah, back down.
And because like this explodes in a second if you like to open the door. No, it
Just opens on its own.
opened.
There's a guy. Nice and slow. You don't want to be knifed. Just get your jam back in your jaw. Check the left. This guy got you.
Yeah. Not so tough now, right? This is like some that are upstairs and they can really mess you up, so I kind of wanted to take care of them first. Did you survive this?
I don't know. This usually works. Shotgun's normally enough. Yeah, can you guys open the door? I don't know how doors work.
You can only open doors when the game tells me to do it.
And even then, only by kicking. Also, he just did that in the most inefficient way possible. You're supposed to kick it by the hinge. You're supposed to kick it by the door, by the handle, by the lock.
I feel like I got that. Oh no, you don't.
Jump in. Yes. I'm just gonna pull out a pistol. Oh. Okay, that was intentional. So what happened to the audio? Whee!
Ow.
Target secured. Alright, you bastard.
Listen, this key goes to a safe deposit box in Geneva. Take it. Take everything in it. I don't have them! Do you understand? It's not me you want. It's not
Don't fucking care.
No.
Listen, I have information about Solomon. I know what he's planning. I know where the suitcases are going. Let's make a deal. My freedom for information. You let me go, I tell you everything. I tell you where Solomon is going. I know what he's doing and where.
Yeah, you tell me now.
Knows it already.
You drive there. You and whoever's left. You, Cole, Montez. Now, if I'm in your shoes, I'd be thinking about my friends.
Quiet again.
I'd be wondering what I could have done differently. I might even be wishing it had happened to me and not them. So you get to Kafarov's villa, ahead of the main forces of Russians, ahead of everybody.
What's everybody?
Dima was there, wasn't he? And you made a decision. You made a fucking momentous decision about your life and your allegiance. About how much you're willing to do for your country.
You don't know anything about the decisions I had to make.
Tell us what it was then. Convince me.
We split up to search the villa. I was alone.
Okay, and?
Why is everything on fire here?
Do not do anything stupid. This piece of shit right there stole 3 nuclear devices from Russia and sold it to a man called Solomon. Solomon's using the PLR. He has at least 2 targets, New York and Paris.
The Paris one's already gone off.
To move the
Yeah.
device. He's going to detonate the New York device at Times Square very soon. This cannot happen.
Agreed, yeah.
Between our nations. Just 2 of us. No politicians. No money changing hands. Just 2 soldiers speaking the truth. Help me. Help me to do this. That's it. I have to leave now. You don't shoot him. Millions will die. Remember, do whatever you have to do to stop Solomon's plan.
Oh no, we're betraying our country for the greater good.
Agreed, oh god. Okay, maybe I'm not entirely innocent. But who hasn't shot his officer? There's like about to say before officer, like the in charge thing. Completely blanked my brain. Commanding officer.
You admit to shooting your commanding officer under the direction.
Thank you, game.
Well, yeah.
So unless you have something else significant to share with us, Sergeant, this investigation is over. You have been played. It's the Russians.
No, it's Solomon. Haven't you listened to anything I've been saying?
You want us to believe that there's a PLR threat and Solomon's at the head?
Yes.
To believe that you acted in the best interests of our nation when you let a Russian agent go and shot your own man. But we can't. Nothing can be corroborated.
This is insane.
No one can verify the third nuke even exists.
The bank collapsed. Alvin's
2.
Yeah.
Team is presumed dead. Kafarov's dead. 80,000 French people are actually dead.
Those are all your witnesses, Sergeant.
The only thing we can say happened for sure is you fragged your CO.
Bring him in.
Who it?
You saw this man shoot his commanding officer, right?
Just knock off the bullshit, Sergeant. Didn't Dima set you up? Didn't he talk you into shooting Cole and then escape to Paris where he triggered the nuke? Wasn't that Dima?
Solomon has the nuke.
Solomon is one of ours.
He
He
killed
is
one
an
of ours.
overseas asset, and he has been for years. We put him next to al-Bashir for information.
You are shitting me. He's a murderer. You saw the video.
Well, you get the good with the bad when it comes to assets, and sometimes sacrifices must be made for the greater good.
Isn't that
Very good.
Very good.
The nuke is still out there. Solomon's still out there. You can't just walk away from the threat.
You might be right, Sergeant. Maybe Solomon was too close to the fire, but I assure you we are on top of this situation.
Bullshit.
The Russians are a
Yeah.
clear and present threat. Yes. What do you mean you lost a train?
All we had
It's
to
not
do was
the
follow the
enemy.
damn train, CJ.
Flashback submission I never played.
He is an overseas asset, and he has been for years.
He used me, and he uses everyone. And said, get the bombs.
80,000 dead.
We can avert war between our nations.
Well, the blast yield matches Russian suitcase nuke specs.
We've secured what appears to be a WMD.
Wait, there's room for 2 more.
How many portable nuclear devices did you see in the bank vault?
Where the hell are the other 2?
The 14th of this month.
We got maps of Paris, New York. He's using public transit to move the weapons.
Suleiman will strike.
Train map inside the bank vault. What was the time written on it?
6:02. Why?
Dave, trust me. Oh, yeah. All right.
What's the time right now? 6:01.
Oh, we should get out of here.
Are you being convenient and quiet?
Please over to me.
He's dead.
Yeah, it's like you're okay with everything about this guy, right?
It's a very stable table. We're missing a leg.
And it only needs 3.
Spare no expense. We dead.
Ow. Hey,
Wow, it's convenient. This bin was filled with mattresses. Really lucked out with this dumpster.
don't jump out of the window like full force.
Watched a whole Mythbusters episode around this topic, and most dumpsters are not safe to jump into.
I believe that.
Actually, correction, not most, all of them. All of them are not safe to jump into. Oh, I remember this part. This is the start of the game. Which was nothing like what I was expecting the story to go, to be fair. I thought it was just some random civilian.
And then the real like, oh yeah, just like, civilians like, oh, a shotgun, I can handle this.
Okay, correction, trained civilian. You know what I mean? Just, you know, not
Yeah.
in the force right now.
Yeah,
Which is not
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
right now.
yeah.
I'll use my future vision knowledge. I know exactly what's going to happen right now. Just turn left and... Ah, I didn't learn.
It's alright, there will be for me in a few seconds anyways.
All these ceilings are high enough. flash forward, whatever. Stopped when he shot you there, right?
No, it's in a bit.
Okay. It has been a bit.
Yeah. I guess it's just because of the wind and it's so slow. It's like, am I moving forward or not? Hard to tell.
Do it. Shotgun for the win.
It's like, it's a train. Where were they planning going?
There's the bomb. Plural.
And it's like, why is he hesitating?
Are you alone? Huh? Who are you with? Huh? Who?
Go on, you'll take yourself with me.
You are good. What's next? I'm not afraid to die.
That's a dead man
How about
switch.
you? Help!
Ah! I don't care as long as he's stopped, that's all that matters. Oh, shotgun's lost. Give me a second, there's a better gun here.
Okay. Who puts infrared on a fucking shotgun?
With a laser sight.
And laser sight is how the fucking Battlefield is good on shotguns because it minimizes the spread when you're not aiming down sights.
But laser sight plus infrared is counterintuitive.
Is it infrared or laser sight there?
You have both.
Yeah. Yeah, I mixed it up earlier with the enemies.
New York City. What a dump. How do you know? Okay.
Like, yeah, how did you find me? How did you get this car?
Oh man, we're playing the new Need for Speed.
I mean, they all have Frostbite engines nowadays, because of course they have.
Fire the gun again. That gun has no... Okay, I can barely see the recoil animation, but it's like none at all going on with that.
Yeah.
Look at it, it's rock solid. No kickback at all.
It's also really quick with how fast it slides backwards.
Yeah, it's like, is it even
It's
moving?
visible.
Someone didn't count their bullets. Stuck with me now, even if you kill me, you have to lug me around.
Yeah. Honestly, not a bad play.
Yeah, because then you're just proving he's guilty. Lugging around a dead body with him.
Yeah.
Just kick him in the nuts, that always works. Well. Oops. Was that meant to happen?
No, I messed up the quick time.
Damn it. Let's try it again. At least you show what happens if you did win.
Yeah. that we have to watch what this second time.
Oh no! You pulled that gun a little
Yes.
faster this time.
The only one I actually remember the name of.
And he's dead. Realizing the reality that revolvers aren't actually that practical. But they do look cool though.
Yeah. Like, is it bad that we're still using the gun designs from like when was like the height of cowboys?
During the Victorian era, I believe.
Wait, I'll mess it up.
E. Hey look, free glass. Or a brick. A brick. Just as good.
Stop. He's already dead.
Not enough. How do I stop this?
Yeah.
Does anyone here know how to disarm a nuke?
Instant panic.
Like life, a uniquely damaging event. Perhaps I will live another 30 years. Perhaps I will die tomorrow. I am telling my story here. The story of how Solomon used power-hungry men like al-Bashir and Kafarov to set fire to the world. And the American Marine, who, like me, chose the hardest path of all. But I have no regrets. I have always served Russia, trying to make a difference. Sometimes I was forced to make difficult choices. Many lives have been saved. Many have been lost. I am certain Moscow does not view it in the same light as I do. But enough is enough. As Vladimir would say, you can only die once. Make sure it is worth it.
Is that sequel bait or?
Actually, maybe it's just that no, he just off himself because that's probably better than having to deal with the aftermath of his actions in Russia.
That was a alright. Just story-wise, it's like there's not much depth here.
Yeah.
It's pretty bog standard shit.
Yeah. I feel like there's enough effort for what the multiplayer campaign in the Battlefield game is. I'm not saying multiplayer campaign in the Battlefield game because it is still mostly multiplayer focused. I do kind of feel like give up but this at least like character-wise to the Call of Duty because for Call of Duty, but it's just like really like I'm the best soldier ever and nothing more, and they at least try to make them somewhat human. It's still kind of fun to visit and like just
I feel like it
go
would have.
8 hours to your point off and just shoot at stuff.
I feel like it would have worked better if the character we're playing as talked. He only talks during those cutscenes, and that's it. He should be just having his own opinion, but he just doesn't for some reason.
Yeah.
So, and the problem with that is that we're not really properly connecting with the story that way. I know we're supposed to be doing the perspective of the player bullshit, whatever, but sometimes you need to...
I just want to be a character, yeah.
Yeah, you need to vocally express yourself.
Yeah, I probably would have a lot, yeah.
But, yeah. Definitely was war game.
Yeah.
That's all I see these days. I mean, I'm sure they're fun on the multiplayer side, but nobody comes here to play the story, do they?
Yeah, it's just like, oh well, might as well. Yeah.
I mean, this is licensed, so I'm worried.
Yeah.
Probably is. Thank you.
Probably that's just before it goes bad.
Is there like a post thing, or do they just go straight to the main menu?
I think it's straight to the main menu.
Do you even like unlock anything doing the campaign?
I think you do, because this was like a co-op campaign, which is just like 6 missions that have no connections whatsoever.
Okay.
You actually unlock some stuff there because there's some really good sign-ups you unlock for it.
Fair enough. Though nowadays that doesn't really matter, but still.
Yeah.
Are the servers for this version of the game still alive, or are they dead now?
No, it's still alive somewhat. It's like not you,
Well, okay.
mostly Conquest and Vash, but
I should clarify
like
official servers.
I think they like ban it, but there's like also some that you can like rent. I don't know, I never really understood how the server structure works, because this is also a weird thing. Like, I cannot go into multiplayer from here because multiplayer is in this like web page and you select the servers there.
Oh, okay. That's really
Which is
stupid.
like kind of unnecessarily multiple steps. Like, there's like, you can like see what your friends are doing and what they are doing without having to start the game.
They were trying to do the whole website integration thing that EA was insisting on. Even Mass Effect 3 got that.
Yeah, but at least it's better than Battlefield 2042, where the game just automatically makes a new server after every game because apparently they had a technical issue with it and it would crash if they didn't do it.
God,
so, like,
how much
if you
space is
to...
that taking up?
I don't know, but it also has the downside of, if you finally manage to play with your friends after the match is over, you all land up in different matches again, and you have to do it again. In a fucking multiplayer game, like,
fuck these games.
yeah, it's even hard to tell if DICE or EA is now the issue.
Anyway, right, that's that for Battlefield 3, so it is my turn. I've been flip-flopping on the game I should be doing next, but I made this... It's a game that's been on the list for a while because I made a thumbnail for it back when I was still using Source, so that says how ages ago I made it. I've now decided I'm going to do Star Fox Zero, since that's pretty much the most recent Star Fox game. I'm not doing Star Fox Adventures. I don't like adventures.
Okay.
Yeah, Star Fox Zero is the most recent title. Probably the only mainstream Wii U title that hasn't gotten a Switch port yet. I'm highly doubting it's ever going to get a Switch port, which is a shame.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Right. So, wrong screen. There we go. Right, so that will do for stream. So, check back, not Thursday, I guess Friday?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, right, I guess check back on Friday. Don't get used to this. The schedule is flip-flopping a lot.
Yeah. It's been nice stuff with table tennis.
That it does. Right, yeah. So yeah, check back on Friday for our next game, which is Star Fox Zero. So till then, bye all.
Bye.
Right. Is that done?
That worked in 12 timers at least.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, okay, we probably could have done it one stream less, but we didn't feel like it.
Yeah, but then it would have been a bit
Either
too
really
like long with all of them, because like we went over an hour for both of the first ones.
Yeah, but not past the 20-minute marker afterwards. But
Yeah.
you get what I mean. It would have either been really long last stream or a really short one.
Yeah.